spent months feeling stuck in the same patterns, waking up tired, making promises I didn't keep, watching my own potential slip away, until I tried something different. 5 small shifts over 7 days. Nothing extreme, nothing impossible, just gentle, consistent choices that proved to me I could trust myself again. If you're ready to stop waiting and start becoming, this is for you. Welcome to Becoming Her. Today, I want to share something with you that might sound too simple to work, but sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful. You don't need to overhaul your entire life to feel different. You don't need to become someone completely new overnight. You just need to prove to yourself that change is possible, that you can follow through, that you're not stuck forever. What I'm sharing today are 5 practices that helped me break out of feeling frozen, 5 things that felt manageable even on hard days. And what happened in just 1 week surprised me, not because everything became perfect, but because I started to believe in myself again. Let me tell you what I've learned about change. We as women often approach growth the wrong way. We think we need to fix everything at once: our sleep, our bodies, our relationships, our work. We make lists of 10 habits and expect ourselves to execute them all perfectly while still carrying everything else we carry. And then when we inevitably can't sustain it, we feel like failures. We tell ourselves we're not disciplined enough, not motivated enough, not capable enough. But that's not true. The problem isn't you. The problem is the approach. Real transformation doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing one thing consistently enough that it shifts how you see yourself. When you keep a promise to yourself, even a tiny one, something changes. You start to think, maybe I can trust myself. Maybe I'm not as stuck as I thought. Here's what we don't talk about enough. Change feels hard because our brains are wired to resist it. Your nervous system wants to keep you safe, keep you in what's familiar. So when you try to change too much too fast, your body actually fights you. It feels threatening. This is why gentle works better than force. This is why small works better than massive. Your brain won't resist something that feels safe. And here's the other piece. We've been conditioned to believe that rest is laziness, that taking care of ourselves is selfish, that if we're not constantly pushing, we're not trying hard enough. But you can't build a sustainable life on exhaustion. You can't grow into the woman you want to become if you're running on empty. Real discipline isn't about forcing yourself through pain. It's about showing up consistently in a way that honors your energy. The habits I'm sharing today aren't about perfection. They're about building trust with yourself. They're about proving you're capable of more than you think, not because you're broken and need fixing, but because you're ready and deserve support. So what if you gave yourself 1 week, 7 days to try a different way? Not to transform everything, but to show yourself you can follow through. Not to be perfect, but to be consistent. Not to prove anything to anyone else, but to rebuild trust with yourself. Let me show you how. First, choose one practice that feels possible. Not the thing you think you should do, the thing that actually feels manageable. Maybe it's drinking water first thing in the morning. Maybe it's 5 minutes of stretching. Maybe it's putting your phone in another room while you work. Just one thing, and commit to it for 7 days. The power isn't in what you choose. The power is in keeping your word to yourself. Because every time you follow through, you're building evidence that you're someone who shows up, and that changes everything. Second, create a signal that helps your body remember. This is about making it easier on yourself. If you want to move your body in the morning, lay out your clothes the night before. If you want to read more, keep a book on your nightstand. If you want to journal, leave your notebook open on your desk. Your environment should support you, not work against you. When you remove the friction, you remove the excuses. I started lighting the same candle every morning before I sit down to write. Now, when I smell it, my mind knows it's time to focus. I didn't force this, I just practiced it, and my body learned the pattern. Third, protect 1 hour of your day from distraction. This doesn't mean working for an hour straight. It means choosing 1 hour where you're fully present, where your phone isn't pulling your attention, where you're not multitasking or half-focused. Maybe it's the first hour of your morning. Maybe it's an hour in the evening. Maybe it's during your lunch break. But give yourself that space to be with yourself, to think, to create, to rest. We spend so much of our lives responding to other people's needs, checking messages, scrolling, consuming. But when do we give ourselves time to just be? When do we protect our own attention like it matters? That 1 hour will teach you more about yourself than any productivity hack ever could. Fifth, move your body in a way that feels good. Not punishment, not obligation, just gentle movement that reminds you you're alive. A walk outside, a stretch on your bedroom floor, dancing to one song. It doesn't have to be intense. It doesn't have to be an hour at the gym. It just has to be something. Because when you move, you shift energy, you clear your mind, you remind your body that you're caring for it, and that care builds into everything else. And finally, notice one thing you did well each day. Before you go to sleep, pause. Think about your day. What's one thing you're proud of each day? Even something tiny. You showed up, you tried, you chose yourself in some small way. Write it down if you want, or just hold it in your mind for a moment. Let yourself feel it. We're so quick to notice what we didn't do, what we failed at, what we should have done better, but we rarely pause to acknowledge what we did right. And that acknowledgement is fuel. It's proof that you're moving forward even when it doesn't feel dramatic. Here's what I want you to take with you. You don't need to become someone different to create change. You just need to start choosing yourself in small ways consistently. 1 week, 5 gentle practices. That's all you need. And at the end of those 7 days, you won't just have built better habits, you'll have trust with yourself. And that trust is the foundation for everything else. You're ready, you're capable, and you're ready to become her. Thank you for being here. See you in next video.